AI ads, AI blogs, AI job interviews, AI girlfriends, AI videos, even AI drive-thrus.
Hi there, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get you?
The internet began as a way for people to be more connected. How far away you were from somebody no longer mattered if you could communicate over the internet. And it's been true for many people. I mean, I'm friends with a Balkan, and I don't even know where that is. I'm American. The point being, that's what the internet was always for. But gradually, I feel like the internet stopped being that, with things like the later stages of social media, and things like corporations taking over YouTube channels and everything like that. But I think what's really killing things now is AI. Just think about it for a second. Before AI became a thing, at least most of the things that you read on the internet were written by a person. It was in a person's blog, or it was on a tech forum post or something like Reddit. But all that's starting to get pushed away for AI-generated content. A very common thing for people who are doing tech as a hobby is to be screwing something up in some way and you get back an error code of some sort for doing that. So the obvious answer is to put the error code into a search engine and find people who have solved the problem. And this is the way it's been done for years. For every basic question about Linux, there's an Ask Ubuntu post from 14 years ago. But now it seems like a lot of that is just being pushed away by AI-generated content. Now, if you go and look up an error code, you find a bunch of just random websites that are just trying to make use of keywords and SEO optimization. It's almost always the most basic fix and something that anybody with half a brain already had figured out. And there's definitely a chance it's useful. It's not like it's like misleading or anything, it's just formulaic and it gets in the way of the actual solutions to problems. And it's always the same garbage too. It's like top 3 ways to fix whatever the error code is, or a comprehensive guide into how to fix this error thing. It seems very out of place and it's very clearly formulaic and AI generated. And that's just one place where I think AI is starting to ruin things. There's stuff all over the place. There's just this widespread issue where society has some kind of problem, and instead of trying to fix the problem or even the root of the problem, they just throw AI on it and call it fixed. I mean, look at some of the newer games. Most of these are performing terribly on the average computer these days. I mean, I still can't run Doom the Dark Ages and record at the same time while maintaining over 70 FPS. But instead of doing something to optimize the games or make GPUs more powerful, now we have frame generation where you can get shitty looking weird frames to increase your frame rate because they're made more easily using AI. They aren't what the game actually looks like, but they're kind of close enough and they're mixed in with real frames that it's kind of okay. But if you really pay attention, you can see that something's wrong with it. And this topic really bugs me because we have games like Halo 4 or a lot of the other late stage Xbox 360 games. And say what you want about Halo 4, but the graphics compete with modern games. And it's an Xbox 360 game. So sure, modern games look a little bit better, but they run 5 to 10 times slower than older games that look almost the exact same. And I think another thing AI is being misused in is the job scene. I think it kind of started off as individuals using AI to write their resumes, and yeah, that was pretty cringe, I'll be real. But it's completely 180'd and gone the other direction now. A lot of companies are using AI to automatically reject job applications, and I just don't understand where the benefit is in that. The job scene as a whole is just terrible anyway, even without AI in it, and AI is just here making it even worse. But just to take it even farther, some companies have even done AI interviews, where you're interviewing with an AI bot, and that is just absurd. If you've made it to the point of getting an interview with the company, you should absolutely be having an interview with a person. I don't even know how that can be a question for anybody at all. If I apply to a job and end up having to interview with an AI, I'm gonna fucking troll and leave. And if you end up getting interviewed by an AI, I recommend that you run too. And to find some footage for this and do some research about it, I looked up AI and job interviews and ended up getting advertised a bunch of services where you can talk to an AI to be prepared for an interview, and it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. It started off by wanting my email address, but then it didn't actually make me confirm my email address, it just took it. So right away, the only purpose of giving it an email address was to give them data to sell. And then after going through all of that and putting in a bunch of information that could have been personal info if I didn't know better, I finally hit the start interview button, and immediately they wanted to make me sign up for a subscription. And I just can't imagine why anybody would want to do that. I feel like it would be one thing if there was like a one-time payment, But why would you get like a monthly subscription for this? How many times do you need to practice before you're ready to go for an interview anyway? I feel like I'd only use it once and then want to cancel afterwards, and I guess that's what they're doing, but just hoping people forget to. Regardless, it was just very scummy and something I hadn't seen anybody talk about on the topic of AI, so I thought I would. And one last major topic, I think we all saw where this was going, and that is AI girlfriends. It's a thing, and they are being advertised as being NSFW, and it's as cringe as you probably think it is. But since it's an AI, it doesn't push back at all on anything you're saying. It will just go along with whatever you want. And that can be appealing to some people. And you can go online and see some pretty messed up things. Like, I believe there's a Reddit thread for people who are, like, dating AI. And there's been plenty of stories that came out about people ruining their lives over AI girlfriends or AI partners. And just like with bad performance on games, instead of trying to fix the problem of loneliness among people, we're trying to just slap AI on it and call it fixed. But all that's doing is pacifying people temporarily, and probably making them come out worse after the fact. And of course, this entire thing is paired with advertising, and if you're advertising an AI product, obviously you're going to use AI generation in that. You might even just AI generate the entire thing, because that's possible now. And this is one of the biggest sources for what is essentially porn on YouTube. It's not even coming from videos on YouTube being posted, it's coming from advertisements that are lightly veiling it. And that's what we should be protecting the kids from, but here we are, trying to just make adults cough up their IDs instead, like that'll do anything. And if it's not porn in these ads, it's scams. And I've even seen a few scams that had AI generated like celebrity endorsements. I remember a while ago, like maybe a year or two ago, I saw an ad on YouTube that was Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to sell gambling or something. And I don't believe it was actually Arnold Schwarzenegger. I believe it was just AI generated. And yeah, it was just garbage. Just terrible. Ads are terrible. If you're not already, you should be doing everything in your power to block ads. I actually have a video about that if you're interested, so look at the channel. Anyway, this video didn't really have much of a specific purpose. I just wanted to rant about something I hate, and that seems to be the way to go on YouTube these days. After I complained about the ID verification that YouTube was doing, I got a lot of views, and then I tried to make some more videos about the things people could do to protect their privacy, or the actual actions they could do to get away from things, and it just wasn't pushed at all. And honestly, I'm making this video thinking that this one likely will do well because I'm just complaining about something I don't like, and I don't even really have a lot to add that's useful to people to go against it. I guess if you want to, you can look into AI poisoning. There's some organizations out there that are putting out purposely terrible art and weird text with the specific goal of making datasets make AI worse. But other than that, all you can really do is avoid products that try to sell you with AI as a buzzword. Especially if you can't even tell where the AI comes into play. Like, I got a sponsorship offer from a company that said they were an AI-powered company that does whatever the fuck bullshit marketing stuff, and at no point was their actual use case for AI ever explained. So this is a little bit of a sad ending, but that's pretty much all there is for the video. All I can do is hope that OpenAI has an EMP go off in their building. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.